YouTubers. Alright, my subscribers. Let's go, man. We got Snoopy Badass on the menu, y'all. That's who we got right now. We got Snoopy Badass, y'all. Let's go, y'all. And I just want to say, look, man, he on Capone, right? And I just want to say, man, Snoopy is funny as hell, man. Like, this dude is, you know what I'm saying? When I could be having a bad day sometime and I'll listen to this, I'll be like, he bring me back. Bring me back, homie. Bring me back. Because sometimes you know how you get lost in the sauce out there and these people start breaking you down and now you done lost yourself. You know what I mean? So I listen to Snoopy Badass regardless of what people say about him and all that. I listen to everybody, bro. I'm not one of them dudes, bro, that just not gonna listen to, because at the end of the day, we all under one umbrella, whether people like it or not, man. Whether people like it or not. You take away a lot of this stuff from us, and if it was just street and concrete out there and food and no gang banging and none of that stuff, y'all, I mean, where would we be, y'all? Everybody would be together, right? So, I mean, all this stuff that was put together, how our country was put together and built up on, it's like block barriers, you know what I mean, that has not been broken. Like this stuff, like they're still there. You know what I'm saying? For real. And, you know, when I see our peoples, man, we done came long ways. And I always say this, you know, I always show love, y'all. I don't have no hatred towards our peoples or anything like that, you know what I mean, because we got to keep pushing. And you know, along the way, I will say we have had a lot of help from others, especially from other races too. We have had a lot of help. They have helped out a lot, you know what I mean. Sometime when you really need it, that's when they come through for you. They might not be there for you when you down, you like, damn, I really need this. But it's just that one time they might just save you, and you like, damn, I didn't think that it was gonna turn out like that. You know what I mean? And you know, embrace the love. We have to start embracing the love with people, man, who show love to us, man. Don't nobody gotta buy music tickets. Don't nobody gotta come to our rap shows. Don't nobody gotta listen to us on no damn podcast channel. And, you know, they do. Once they get to know you, they do. They start listening to you. They take a like to you. You know what I mean? And it's like, at some point, you do have to thank them, man, and give back at the same time. You know what I mean? I always say, yeah, I'll give back for sure. If I was at the top of the food chain and, you know, I was a billionaire with some of these rappers and all this stuff, I would know what to do. Because I know it's a lot of women out there who have helped dudes. And when they need help, the dudes is not there. And it's not that they don't want to help them. It's just they're in a position to where they can't help themselves. You know what I mean? And I see that. I know who need help and I know who don't need help, y'all. But at the end of the day, y'all, let's listen in to what Snoopy Badass talking about. He talking about Brick Baby. And Brick Baby, man, says he's coming home. You know? If he do, what do y'all got to say about that? Y'all can leave me some comments down below, and I just want to see the outcome of all this, man, because like I say, I was puzzled anyway by the way that they got arrested. Was it just put together real quick to get them all off the streets, or you know what was going on? Because some of these dudes is charged with real serious crimes, right? And then when the world see that, the world is like, damn, like they shocked, right? Because they like, damn, I didn't know all of this was going on. And it kind of do scare people in their own ways and make people think a different way about you. You know what I'm saying? And even people that's been knowing you for a long time, man, they start thinking different about you. So it's like the world controls people's minds, and that is crazy. I'm telling you, it gets crazy, man. But for y'all that know, man, y'all stay tuned in. Y'all keep it on lock, man. And let's hear what Snoopy Badass got to say about your boy Brick Baby. Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out that, like, I don't even know what the Brick Baby in jail for. I'm still trying to figure. I just know he got caught up in the big U. He ain't named in the murder. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing only thing I seen was Big U extorted him for some money off of a lick he did. That was it. But it was sure he go to jail for being for getting marked out and paying the gangster. That's a crime to get extorted. I didn't know getting extorted was a crime. Cause that's the only thing I seen happen to Blood in the paperwork. I seen Big Baby was getting extorted by Big U. That's all I seen. So I'm trying to figure out like why is he in jail? You feel me? What the f you in jail for?
Hey, no, on mamas though, I'ma keep it real with y'all. He got a point there, man, because what did they actually get Brick Baby for? Big Baby has been working on No Jumper, and he been staying out the way, man. He been, working, he been staying out the way, and then all of a sudden they do a big sweep, and hey, you coming with us. The same as Loose Cannon though, man. And they I don't want to speak on the Big U situation, man, but it was just like, how they put it together, how I seen how they put it together, it was like, man, all of this is not adding up. Something not adding up. That's all I'm saying. Something not adding up, y'all. And if Brick Baby coming home, he will have a lot of people wanting answers, and he will answer them answers. We'll get a more inside scoop on, hey, look, what the fuck happened? What's going on? Let us know what's going on, because it was crazy how, like I said, they just came by and swept everybody up, But they did find weapons, drugs. They found that when they did the sweeps also, y'all. Now, did Brick Baby or Loose Cannon get caught with any weapons or drugs? If they didn't, shit, they gangster. I mean, I don't know. Did they know they was coming? Because I'm just saying, because a lot, they say they got like, 40 some weapons off of them. They got like 10,000, pills or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They got, it was a few things they caught, all of them, I think it was like 19 or 20 something, you know what I mean? So when they arrested Brick Baby or Loose Cannon, they just got arrested. Even if they searched the house, they didn't find not one weapon or nothing. Like, you in there talking big bad and you ain't got one weapon enough. I'm just saying. Maybe they did know they was coming. Or maybe they got hell of stash spots. Who knows? But anyway, let's get back to what Snoopy Badass talking about, man. See what your boy Snoopy talking about.
That don't even in jail with no charges. Like, Blood, why you here, Blood? What you in here for?
Brick Baby caught a case about a year and a half ago where he got caught with some guns or a gun at his house.
Okay.
It got dropped by the DA. So everybody's been like, why did your case get dropped? Everybody's been accusing him of snitching because his case got dropped.
They finally got him.
So
the feds picked up the burner.
Picked up the case.
Okay, so that makes sense though. Okay, so it's looking like Brick Baby not a rat, huh?
All right, y'all. So y'all heard that. So Brick Baby had got caught with weapons or something, right? And they dropped the case. When Cam Capone say they dropped the case, what he means by that is Brick Baby case was state. A state and federal are two different companies. So they're not the same. For y'all who don't know, you know what I mean? You have state, which is like the county, the state is basically their own prison. The federal is their second own prison. These are two different type of organizations, you know what I mean? So what happened was Brick Baby got arrested by the state. So the state, they arrested Brick Baby. Say, hey, you know what? We dropping these charges on you, man. You free to go, right? Little did he know, the federal was picking Brick Baby case up, right? So that's what happened in this situation. So Brick Baby, y'all, that's why Snoopy Badass said, well, Brick Baby not a rat. Well, who said he was a rat in the first place? And I think I did hear somebody say like, oh, he must have told if he didn't get if he got caught with that. But even if he did tell, I don't think the system works like that either though, y'all. Like even if you tell on something, and that's still not a good enough excuse for them to just drop all your charges when you get caught with stuff like that. I believe people still do time even if they tell. You know what I mean? They might get some time knocked off or something like that. I'm not sure how it goes. All I'm saying is, I I think if he did tell, it would be more secretive than, oh, you just got your gun case dropped. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be really out there like that. You know what I mean? It would have been more on the low about something like, hey, we're going to keep this a secret even though we know what you said about this. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. Let's keep going. They saying Brick Baby got picked up by the feds on weapons charges, which I still don't know if that's what he in there for. I have no idea what he in there for. Can somebody please tell me what Brick Baby is in there for, y'all? And Loose Cannon. I know they all on the RICO. I still don't know what they're charged with individually. You know what I mean?
I'm not clearing you. I don't know.
There's nothing in the paperwork that would say the Brick Baby.
Yeah, it's not. Because I didn't see anything at all. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I'm not gonna do is call a nigga a rat without no paperwork, say he's snitching, feel me? But what I will call a mother without paperwork is a confidential informant. Because don't no paperwork come with that. So if I call it confidential informant or a hamster, because a confidential informant is a hamster, and a rat is a you get what I'm saying? So if I call it that means nigga, I know. Because everybody, see, when people don't understand this, everybody's so obsessed with paperwork. Paperwork, bro, some of the worst snitches ain't on paperwork. The fuck is y'all talking about? A lot of these dudes, if you made every gangster from all the black gangsters, because the Hispanics do this shit. If you made all the black gangsters who ever caught a case, even by themselves, I'm willing to bet you that end up turning into a snitch in the end, you're gonna see that he been a snitch 15 years ago. Because in that case, that police report that he didn't have a co-defendant with, they still tells what happened. And a lot of times when they arrest these for these dope cases and for these burner cases, they're gonna interrogate you. And most of the time give information. But there's nobody on the streets to ask for it because you didn't tell on nobody or you didn't catch a case with nobody. There's nobody to say he told on me. You get what I'm saying? But if you make a lot of these show they police reports of that burner case he caught by himself, you gonna see exactly the top of you've been dealing with. He runs his mouth too much. Well, and this is how the police been knowing everything.
No, I think it'd be like this. Cat catch a case.
I believe that.
He catch a case. He go in there, catch a gun case. Off record, he say, "Man, I got some information for you."
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's what that
exactly.
Looks like.
And guess what? And guess what?
And you know what, y'all? That could be possible. I mean, we all have our theory about how these dudes is in the system and giving up others. You know what I mean? Because there's no way all these dudes getting caught out the blue. And no one's not saying anything about it. So we just gonna leave it at that, y'all. I didn't know they was gonna get deep into the whatever they talking about now about paperwork and telling all that. I just want to hear about Brick Baby and hear what Brick Baby was talking about. I wasn't trying to hear all this extra stuff. So let's see if they get off this subject. And I want to keep hearing about what's going on with Brick and the case. That's what I was trying to listening to.
Sweat. And in that initial police report, that's there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna discover that. Mm-hmm. So that's why you need that police report. You know what I'm saying? So if in the hood, he catch a burner case, and then he do his time, he get out. Okay, he did his time to come out. Now ask for let me see the police report to that case. 9 times out of 10, when you read it, you're gonna look at that crazy. A lot of gonna be deemed a rat. Like, why did you say this? Why did you tell him where you was from? Why did you tell him about Whoopty Whoop House? Why did you get what I'm saying? And that's usually how the shit happens, bro. Like, it's a lot of that end up becoming snitches, nigga, that been in the hood forever, that been a rat. Y'all just never requested the proper paperwork from his ass, nigga.
Okay.
Dead homies. Some of these you ask for a police report, they ain't gonna pull up no more. Like, then you catch a burner case. Hey, let us see that police report, bro. We gonna go down there and get it. I bet you he ain't coming back to the hood, nigga. Like, ooh wee. Dead homies. Cause then they probably could leak that to something else that went down. Like, hold on. So that's how they knew. Wow. That's how you think they get their information.
That's
the police ain't psychic.
That's a fact.
To these that catch these cases by themselves. Them be the biggest. A lot of, not all of them, cause this is that keep it solid. But a lot. I'm willing to bet you, bro. If you got a police report from a lot of these niggas' cases, you would probably be blown the away.
We're gonna call them shavers.
Like, I wouldn't even expect this to talk this much. Feel what I'm saying? And I've seen it. Like, I've seen it. Like, damn, bro. Like, that's crazy, my nigga. So all that. Oh, he's a rat. Oh, he told on Whoopty Whoop. No, I feel like everybody police report. If you out here trying to call snitches, your police report need to be on the table. Oh, you been to the pen 8 times? That's 8 cases. We need to see 8 police reports. Straight the fuck up. So we
That's
can know what
crazy.
you said. Because look, if the snitching shit matters, everybody act like it matters. So if it matters, let's push this shit then. We don't want no snitches around. You get what I'm saying? Let's really push it. You feel me? Okay, so we gonna go for the ones that's on paperwork that we can see. Now we want to see the police reports to check that. If we gonna push the no snitching.
All right, y'all. So it went from talking about Brick Baby to, I mean, they still on this, man. I'm still listening. I guess this gonna be the whole interview, y'all. So we gonna ride it on out to the end and see what they talking about. And let's see. I think I see another box down here where he continues the conversation about Brick Baby and Loose Cannon. So hold on, let's see. Let's let him finish.
Narrative. If we ain't gonna push it like that, there's no issue to be pushed. Stop pushing issues. Oh God, the fuck out of here.
Brick Baby calls in to Adam 22, and he's on the phone, and Brick Baby's on the phone like everything was all good. He said he coming home.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the federal line talking about he boofing H up his ass crack, and they on the phone laughing back and forth with Adam. Like, I'm saying to myself,
that goes back to tell you exactly what I said. Now, if he get caught, how is that no jumper problem? He picked it. He decided to go to the day room from his cell instead of making a soup and some coffee. He want to take his goofy ass into the day room and hop on the phone and pop some that's gonna hurt his case. How is that Adam in the fault, nigga? Shit, I'm gonna keep it real. If I had a platform and I knew this motherfucker was gonna help my shit do numbers, and he wants to volunteer information and tell on himself, guess what? I'm gonna turn the cameras and the mother mic on for his ass.
it's just business for you.
It's business. Who gives a? It's his life. It's your life. Spend it how you want.
We just found out
Yes.
the Brick Baby and Loose Cannon actually got set up together. Loose was in Las Vegas, and they just extradited.
All right, damn, I got some money coming, y'all. My hand itching. You know, they say you itching right here, so you got some money coming. I might got some money coming. So now they talking about how they got transferred from Las Vegas. You know what I mean? They got transferred from Vegas to Cali. So let's listen in.
them to California to LA for the charges.
And they
man.
said-
What's your thoughts on that?
I think it's a beautiful thing, man. I think, they from the same hood. They needed to squash that beef any motherfucking way.
They've been beefing for years.
Yeah,
though.
yes, they've been squashed. But I'm gonna tell you this. That's not looking, homie. Blacks we are passionate people, bro. You feel me? I've been to the pen several times, and I've seen be in the cell with they ops and be best of friends. I've seen the neighborhood in the Hoover in the cell and was best friends on the GP yard. You get what I'm saying? Playing basketball with each other. You feel me? It's like.
And listen, stuff like this do happen, y'all, because you got real dudes out here, right? And sometimes real dudes do get together and put their differences aside, y'all, especially when they wake up and realize what's really going on, and they thinking, damn, how did we get caught up and we both up in here, man? Now we got to stick together up in here. We done got tricked out our freedom. You know what I mean? Basically, that's what's going on. Other than that, my question would have been, Snoopy Badass would have been, do you think that it's kind of strange that Brick Baby and Loose Cannon are in the same cell together and they both got arrested on the same RICO? That would have been my question to Snoopy. Like, what you think about that? But I mean, they on some other stuff right now, so let's keep hearing them talk. You know what I'm talking about?
Like, it's easy to be tough behind the internet and all that. A lot of times, a lot of these dudes that go each other really like each other, bro. You don't antagonize nobody on the internet or dig in somebody's background or try to find things about a person that you don't like. There's something about that person that interests you. I just think they're two people who've been liking each other, and now they're in a situation to have to deal with each other, and now they about to create a bond that's gonna last a lifetime. I think it's a beautiful thing.
Do you think the cops try to set them up?
Of course they is. Their whole cell is bugged, but they dumbasses is gonna fall for it.
Now, you hear what he said? They whole cell is bugged, right? And they dumb is gonna fall for it right now. This is where I disagree with Snoopy Badass, because I ain't never heard of nobody's cell being bugged. I done seen a lot of podcasters on here, you know what I mean? And they're saying like something similar to what he's saying, like, "Hey man, Brick Baby, they put them both in the cell because they got their whole cell bugged and they record them and they listening and all that." And I want to tell y'all, I have yet to see a case on the TV from a lawyer, from anybody that has had a cell bugged to where they was listening in a conversation on two inmates and then played it back in court, like, listen to what these dudes talking about in they cell together. I have yet to see that. Maybe there is stuff out there like that where they recorded inmates in their cell telling on each other and presented it in court. I'm just saying, I have never seen anything like that. So, I mean, if y'all have, I mean, please give me a comment, let me know what's going on, because like I say, all this stuff seems kind of new to me. Or is it people just talking and don't know what they talking about? You know what I mean? Because sometimes people can mislead you too, and now you thinking, oh man, well, what if they did bug they cell and they listening in they conversations and they trying to put both of these dudes in a room together? I mean, where they gonna keep a bug at? Like the cells are like, it's just walls, and you got like a locker, a toilet, a sink, and beds. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying. If anything, I would think one of the inmates would be telling on each other and recording. One of them would be recording the other one while they talking up in there. You see what I'm saying? That's what I would think. I wouldn't think that they bugged the cell and recorded them, and they just put both of them in there together and listening to what they had to say, and they'll present that in court. I don't think it worked like that, y'all. But let's keep listening in, though, man.
Am I lying though? Their dumbasses is gonna fall for it.
I mean,
Yeah. They'll be talking.
I mean, is that something that the police do all the time?
Yeah, yeah.
They'll put enemies.
To be honest with you,
right? Like,
to be honest with you, that's probably why they're cellies.
I mean, they could fight.
They like, oh, these two love to talk. Brick Baby loved to talk on No Jumper. He loved to talk on No Jumper. Let's just put him in a cell and bug the vet. Mm-hmm. Whoa, they're gonna be up on some coffee, and some mother candy. Brick Baby, a loose cannon on the cell. They gonna stick so on neighborhood. What?
They going crazy.
Man, they about to go crazy in that cell, man. I hope y'all have a good time, bro. Dead homies. Cause I didn't look at. I didn't had a person in the cell with me that I didn't know from the streets, and he was my. We was just turned up all night. Coffee, push-ups, going crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So I understand the feel, bro. Right now, they're gonna forget that they're in jail, and they're gonna talk about everything and give that vent all the information they need, and that's just what it's gonna be.
Man, let's talk online though. They saying that Brick Baby's supposed to be coming home.
Well, shit, free Brick Baby. I hope he do. Feel me? If he told, he told. If he didn't, he didn't. I ain't on the case with that.
So what kind of reception you think if he get out of early, he come out on the streets? He out in 2 weeks. All of a sudden, no loose cannons in the cell.
What is he in jail for? I still don't even know what the Brick Baby's in jail for.
Well, you won't believe
what is his charges?
They just up until that was news information for me. They said that loose cannon wasn't in the system either. That just reported on the news yesterday.
So what's really going on?
Man, I don't know. They said loose cannon was not in the system at all.
And we can't say that it's a publicity stunt because there's no way it's a publicity stunt.
Now y'all heard that? They said loose cannon was not in the system at all. I'm here to tell y'all, loose cannon is in the system. If you're in jail, you're in the system. They don't make mistakes like that where they come to your house, arrest you, book you, fingerprint you, and you've been in there all that time and you're not in the system. No, you're in the system. It's just when people look you up, they probably can't find you or find what's going on about you because, baby, it's confidential. I have no idea how the federal system work about that. I mean, about how to find someone that's in there, you know what I mean? But there ain't no way you don't have you're in there and they're saying that you shouldn't even be in there because you don't even have a record. They don't even have no evidence or record of you even being in there. They just threw you in there by mistake. No, I don't think it happened like that, y'all.
It's not because I seen their face on the news.
Right.
The news ain't gonna play with it. You know what I'm saying?
See?
What's up? This is
And you heard what he said. The news ain't gonna play with it. And like you say, man, they really didn't get too deep into it the way I wanted them to, you know what I mean, about the situation. But what I will say, and y'all can take this with y'all, let's see if Brick Baby and Loose Cannon's coming home real soon, and let's hear what they got to say about it if they are released. Until then, man, y'all tune into my channel, like, subscribe. This is Handle Your Business. I'm L Doggy, man. Let's go.